Hey y'all, it's Betsy from Cuttin Corners Vinyl in Nederland, Texas, and today is Craftmas Season 2, Episode 62. Now, I know this is going up a few days late, and I've had some people message me to find out what was going on. We had a bout of strep throat going around the household. Then Cameron decided to break out in a rash all over his face. So, leave it to my child that if there's going to be a weird skin rash that pops up for no reason, it's gonna be him. Now, everybody's feeling better, so we are getting back to posting, and tomorrow will be the Patreon kit tutorial. And I will be posting some extra SVGs for the $10 and the $4 a month in the next couple of days on our Patreon page. Now, this file is available for our $10 or more a month patrons. Now, if you don't want to join Patreon, you can take and purchase the file off of our website. And I used Thermoflex Plus in black, red, athletic gold, orange, Tiffany blue, and emerald green. Now, if you'll give me a moment to change the camera angle, I will show you how we made this. Okie dokie. So as you can see, I have my sign board laid out. This is one of the wood pile signs. It was $9.99 at Hobby Lobby, 40% off, so I spent $6 on the sign. I'm just laying out my text. Now, I did cut this in sections, and this file is available for my $10 or more a month patrons. And I just took mainly white with a little bit of black of the Liquitex and Master's Touch acrylic paints to paint my background. So let's lay this how I want it. Okay, then I have my Cricut mini press. And we're just holding it over each letter for about 5 seconds, making sure it's put down the way that I want it to be. There we go. So as you can see, HTV goes on wood very, very well. And a lot of people will be like, well, why are you using HTV on wood versus regular adhesive? Well, part of the reason why I'm using HTV on the wood sign versus regular adhesive is because I wanted a matte finish. And a lot of times for adhesives, for a good permanent adhesive, there are not a lot of good colors in matte finish. So I'm using heat transfer. But as you can see, I mean, this goes pretty quickly. And a lot of times it's all about what look you're trying to achieve. You know, if you wanted a shiny look, then go ahead and use adhesive. And I am using Specialty Materials Thermoflex Plus in black, red, Tiffany blue, emerald green, athletic gold, and orange. Okay, let's see how that's all stuck. Oop, got to get my K a little bit better right there. Check it now. So as you can see, I cut those in section, and then the word green that's going on here, remember that this is a file that is available for our $10 or more a month patrons. Tomorrow we will be doing the Patreon kit tutorial, which will include Mardi Gras and Valentine's designs. Since the next kit will go out in January, we're trying to get where the kits are going out a little bit earlier. So And if you don't want to be a $10 or more a month patron, you can just take and purchase this file. Don't worry about that. But yeah, it's low and slow. I have my mini press heated up to 2. And just kind of going back over any area that is not wanting to stick. And if you remove your paper backing slowly, or not your paper backing, your plastic cover sheet slowly, if you have any issues, you can see it before you make a mistake. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5. And as you can see, I like to take my time with it. You don't have to. You can use your regular easy press or hand iron if that's all you've got. This is one of those projects though that is easier to make with a hand iron than it is with a heat press. You can see a lot more of what you're doing. So, okay, as you can see, that top of that G did not stick, so I'm going to place that back down and just reheat that. There we go. Now, our letter R. And you can use any color you want to. You don't have to use the 5 colors that I chose. It depends on decor, but I wanted to keep it more rainbow themed. And as you can see, where I got my heat press, it did remove a little bit of paint, but that doesn't bother me. I like it to have that more distressed look. And if you have an issue with that, you can take and cover, and you don't want it to have that distressed look, you can take and cover it with your Teflon sheet, and then you don't have to worry about rubbing off any paint. And I did paint this a few days ago and let it dry. We haven't had a tutorial up in a few days because we had a bout of strep in our household. Always fun. Not really, but you know how it goes. And then Cameron broke out in a rash on his face. If something's going to go wrong, leave it to Cameron to have an issue. That kid's had more mystery illnesses that people can't explain than anybody else I know. And then last but not least, but look how cute that looks. I'm loving how this is coming out. And then I ordered off of Amazon some colored craft clothespins. And then I have some E6000 glue sitting right here. Ooh, let's fix my D. So that way I can take and glue on 8 of these pins. Now you can use hot glue, and you can either put them on top or you can put them on bottom, however you want to do it. But I'm going to put them on bottom so that way it can be hung. So I'll show you putting one on, and then I'll put the rest on off camera. So E6000 on the back. There we go. It's that simple. And you can use whatever colors, again, that you want. And then that gives grandparents a great way to display school pictures and all that fun kind of stuff, and not take up a whole lot of room, and it's easy to change out. Now, if you'll give me a moment, I'll show you the finished project. So hopefully you like this video. If you do, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right down below. And if you hit the notification bell icon, that will notify you when we post new videos. For Craftmas, we try to post 7 days a week, but we just had an illness in our family. And we had a chemical plant explosion, so this Craftmas hasn't been as on track as it normally is. Don't forget to check me out on all my social media, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as my second channel, Betsy XOXO, which is all about makeup, keto. If you really want to get to know me, that's the place to go. It is linked in the description box. But I guess that's it. So we'll see y'all tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Bye.